All right, let's talk about something we all know a little too well, the aches and pains that just seem to come with modern life. Today, we're diving into a really powerful solution that mixes ancient wisdom with modern science. This is our look at yoga therapy for musculoskeletal health.
So let me just ask you, are you feeling it? You know, that constant crick in your neck from staring at your phone? Or maybe that little twinge in your lower back that shows up after a long day sitting down? If that sounds familiar, trust me, you are not alone.
And if you're nodding your head right now, then you already know. We're talking about things like joint pain, back pain, just feeling stiff all the time, or knowing your posture isn't what it should be. These aren't just small annoyances, right? They can actually start to dictate how we live and move every single day. So why does this matter so much? Well, because these issues aren't random. They all point back to the health of your body's entire framework, the very system that lets you get up and live your life. Think about it like this. Your bones, your muscles, your joints, that's the literal foundation of your physical freedom. It's what gives you mobility, balance, coordination. When that system is in good shape, you can live a full, active life with a much, much lower risk of getting hurt. So if that's the problem, what's a real, lasting solution? Well, we're going to explore an approach that's holistic, one that goes way beyond just masking symptoms, and that's yoga therapy. Now hold on, because this isn't your typical yoga class you'd find at the gym. It's a really specialized approach. It blends those ancient yoga practices we know and love with modern, targeted therapeutic exercises. And the whole point is to get to the root cause of the problem, not just put a temporary Band-Aid on it. And it's really important to get this. This isn't no quick fix. The program we're looking at here is a dedicated 6-month journey. That time frame alone tells you this is all about making deep, sustainable changes that are meant to last a lifetime. So how in the world does this actually work? Well, it's all built on this really smart 3-pillar toolkit that works together as a complete system. Let's break it down. Pillar number 1 is yoga asanas, the physical poses. But these are chosen very specifically to build muscle and flexibility. And here's the cool part. They introduce something called eustress, which is a good kind of stress. By holding poses where you're supporting your own weight, you're not just working your muscles, you're actually sending a signal to your bones to rebuild themselves stronger and denser. It's pretty amazing. Building on that is pillar number 2, therapeutic exercises. And this is where it gets really personal. This isn't a one-size-fits-all workout. We're talking about routines that are tailored to your specific body and your needs, designed to build strength and stability right where you need it most. It's all about making you move better in your actual, real life. And the third pillar, lifestyle modifications, is what takes all that amazing work off the yoga mat and weaves it into your daily life. This is the glue that holds it all together. Expert guidance on how you sit at your desk, your daily habits, nutrition, even your sleep. All of it is crucial for real long-term health. So you're probably picturing some of the poses, right? You'd see some familiar, powerful ones like downward dog, the warrior series, plank, and bridge pose. But the secret sauce is that each one is there for a reason, strategically picked for its specific benefits in building strength and stability that you can actually use. Okay, so you might be wondering, is this for me? Who really stands to benefit from this kind of integrated approach? Well, the answer is a whole lot of different people with a whole lot of different goals. So let's run through some of the big questions people have, starting with a massive one. Can this therapy actually genuinely help with chronic back pain? The answer is a big, resounding yes. By really zoning in on strengthening those deep core muscles and improving your overall posture, this therapy goes right to the source of the problem for lasting, long-term relief. What about for someone who's dealing with the daily challenges of arthritis? Is this a good fit for them? Yes, absolutely. And the key word here is gentle. The movements are specifically designed to be controlled to help reduce that painful joint inflammation and, over time, improve your mobility and just make your day-to-day life more comfortable. How about from a prevention standpoint? Can something like this actually help stop a condition like osteoporosis before it even starts? For sure, and this goes right back to that idea of eustress or good stress we were talking about. The program's weight-bearing poses are so important for improving bone density, and that is one of the most powerful tools we have in the fight against osteoporosis. So it's not just about managing pain or preventing problems down the road. What if you're an athlete just trying to get an edge? Oh, it's a total game changer. For any athlete, improving flexibility, building functional strength, and having better balance is everything. This therapy helps you boost performance, and maybe even more importantly, it makes your body way more resilient so you can prevent those nagging injuries. So when you start to layer all these pieces together, what you end up with is so much more than just an exercise program. It really becomes your own personal path toward building true, lasting physical resilience.
And I think the whole experience is captured perfectly by this one quote from the material, describing it as a journey that feels both supported and transformative. It's about a real shift in how you feel, how you move, and how you live.
So, we'll leave you with this final thought. This whole approach is about building strength and grace from the inside out, which really brings us to one last question for you to think about. What's one move you can make today for the well-being of your future self? Thanks for tuning in.